want us to get him out of here?
No doubts, all right. Well, sweetness, imagine meeting you here. Forgot the name of the church?
Hello, Mary. Let me introduce Christine Van Est. This is my wife, Mary.
How do you do? How do you do? May I introduce my baby? This is Ryan Maeve Finelli, Jack's daughter.
She's very pretty.
I guess I should have told you. Mary and I are separated.
Kevin, for heaven's sake, let's see what everybody will have.
Come on, folks, the bar is open now. Step up and have a walk.
Let's have
This is the first time you've seen her without a pane of glass between you.
Yeah, it is.
Would you like to hold her?
No, I better not. I might drop her. Christine and I were just on our way to dinner, but everybody's been telling me that I should come to the christening, so I thought we ought to at least drop by and say hello.
Hello?
Yeah. Offer our best wishes, you know, something like that.
Frank.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah, this is...
Come on, John, let me get now.
What are you doing?
What do you got?
Well, of course that's why you're here. You wouldn't miss an opportunity to come to Ryan's and wish everybody well, now would you? Cass.
Sister, can I get you something? A glass of sherry, perhaps?
Oh, please, I'd like that very much. Oh, I have never been so ashamed of Jack as I am right at this minute.
You want us to move him out of here, man?
No, Jumbo, no. I think we better let Mary have the satisfaction of handling this one.
All right.
Oh, don't you dare go anywhere, honey. There's something I wouldn't want you to miss.
Alicia, make my headache go away.
I promise, Kitty, that we're going to make it feel better.
But you said that before and it's getting worse. My hand feels so funny. Why is it so weak?
Hey, would you feel a little less frightened if we told you a little bit about your condition and what we're going to do to help you?
I don't know.
Kitty, that we just don't want you to be frightened.
But I'm getting worse.
Angel, listen to me. We're going to make you feel better. But first, you're going to have a little operation.
What kind of operation?
Just a very simple one. We won't even have to shave your head. Just one place.
My head?
Mm-hmm. You know, when that baseball hit you in the head, we think that it started some bleeding inside the skull. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Well, when you have bleeding inside the skull like that, it can get serious because there's no place for that blood to go. It just collects in there and it puts pressure on the brain.
I don't like it.
Well, it's not as bad as it sounds. All we have to do is drill a little hole, let the blood drain out.
A little hole?
Yeah, I'll be right with you the whole time. Dr. Coleridge is going to do the surgery. He's a great doctor. He'll fix you up good as new. Doesn't that sound okay?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, we're going to take you down to surgery in just a little while. It's not going to hurt. When you wake up, we're expecting you to feel a lot better.
Thank you, Dr. Ryan. Angel?
Thank you, Dr. Ryan.
Well, you just take it easy and start thinking about feeling better. I'll see you in a couple minutes down in front of the operating room.
Listen to me, Angel. You can trust Dr. Ryan. I promise. He's a very, very good doctor. Besides, he's taken a very special interest in your case because he's a friend of Detective Reed's.
Alicia, Mm-hmm. Am I gonna die?
No, querido. You're not going to die. Not with all these fine doctors looking after you. I swear.
The hematoma isn't apparent.
No, but since he took that crack to the head, he's been showing all the classic symptoms. Dizziness, headaches, progressive weakness on the dominant side.
Test reports?
Well, the blood works as normal. There's no sign of infection. He's not running a temperature, and there's a slight elevation in the CSF. It all seems to add up to a subdural hematoma.
What about his field of vision?
Well, I told Pat that he's having a little trouble reading the menu. I told him to check it out. I'm sure he did.
Well, there's one thing left to do. Let's go in and see if we can find it.
Yeah, well, I hope they bring him down here soon. I took a look at the kid. He's pretty sick.
I don't understand. Why didn't he come to the church?
Because he knows if he would have brought a broad to the church, he would have got hurt.
That's right. Oh, that's true.
Is there anything we can do, Marion?
Just keep Da from erupting.
Frank and Tom are taking care of him in the kitchen.
Well, then I can manage in here. I wanted you to have these. Spirit of the occasion and all.
Thank you.
Have you known him long?
A few weeks.
Do you understand what he's doing by bringing you here today?
Not exactly. But I do get the distinct impression that there's something going on that I don't understand.
Oh, you got it, honey. Today we welcomed our daughter into the family and into the church and into the community. Everyone who's going to be important in her life was there. Her grandparents, her aunts and uncles. Jumbo Marino, Jack's unofficial foster father. Sister Mary Joel, the nun who raised him when he was a child. The only person who wasn't there was my baby's father. Because he's afraid of her.
Mary, come on.
The same way he's afraid of me and afraid of himself.
You see, Christina, I have a problem. When Mary and I got married, I didn't realize that her whole family was up there at the altar with her, and that I was marrying all of them.
If you hadn't been so scared, you'd have realized you were lucky to get them.
See? See, she doesn't even deny it. This is a case of where you can't take the girl out of the Ryans any more than you can take the Ryan out of the girl.
And he's even scared of the Ryans.
I never said I was scared. It's more like being overwhelmed. Everywhere I look, here a Ryan, there a Ryan, everywhere a Ryan.
Then what are we doing here?
That's a good question.
Trying to get Mary to go back to her family. But she doesn't give up.
I'm not a quitter. And if you're going to talk about our marriage, Jack, you ought to tell the truth about it. It was wonderful.
Only briefly.
Before you got hurt and realized that you needed people and that you'd come to trust somebody beside yourself. That scared you half to death. You started running, and you've been running ever since.
That's your version, Mary.
It's the truth. And what's really sad is that there's nothing to be afraid of. And there's no reason to keep on running.
You never give up, do you?
Not easily.
Jack, they can't very well have a party with us here. Let's go, please.
I haven't had a chance to congratulate my father-in-law.
Oh, you're gonna pick a fight with Da? That's the plan,
Da, look! You're not doing Mary any favors by getting this mad. After I went all the way down there, I practically got down on my hands and knees to that man. I begged him to come to the christening and see Mary comes up with a trick like that.
Johnny wants you to follow him.
God moves in mysterious ways. I'm going to take that shillelagh you gave me and I'll knock you.
If I have to, I'm going to put you on the floor and sit on you.
Yeah, that'll be the day. Listen, if you're half the friend I think you are, you'll come out there and help me throw him out through the front window.
Now, listen, if he's half the friend I think he is, he'll go out there with you and me and wait for Mary's signal.
Wouldn't it be better to do what Mary wants us to do?
Yeah, but Frank...
No buts, no buts. Let Mary call it the way she wants to. Now, that's the only way that we can help her, Doc. Give me your hand on it.
If I'm not going to spend the rest of the night standing out here in the kitchen, I might as well. All right.
Dad, where are you?
I'm coming, sweetheart.
Will you do your toast a little early, Da? I don't think Jack can stay much longer.
With the greatest pleasure, sweetheart. All right, everybody, I want to see you with a glass in your hand.
Oh, well, now step up for the bubbly. It's all poured here.
Well, Jack, I hope you find this all interesting. Don't count on it.
Thank you. All right.
This is for you, sweetheart. All right, everybody, listen.
Here you are.
Sister, friends, it's an old family tradition that we welcome each newcomer with a celebration like this. Happy that so many of you are here. And a little bit sad for those that aren't, Siobhan. But joyful in each other nevertheless. And before Ryan goes upstairs to her very happy and quiet home, we hope she gets the sense of what this gathering is all about.
Not yet, Jack.
There's a little verse that sums it up far better than any poor effort of mine. Sweetheart, we hope you'll always remember this. From quiet homes and first beginnings, out to undiscovered ends, there's nothing worth aware of winning like laughter and the love of friends. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you herself. Ryan Mae Vallely, welcome to the family, sweetheart.
There we go, John.
Isn't she?
Another Ryan. We'll never leave home.
Is that all you can get out of it? It doesn't mean anything to you that your daughter has a big, loving family to look after her?
Jack, there are a lot of people here going to take pleasure in your leaving. So I leave it up to you. Either you leave under your own power, or you get thrown out.
Jack, please, let's go.
Well, I guess it's time that we were going. It's been lovely.
How long has he been out of surgery?
About an hour now.
Are you okay?
Well, my hands are cold and they're wet. I have a headache.
Look, it's not all that bad a procedure. He'll come through it all right.
But sometimes things go wrong, don't they?
Rarely.
You know, when my parents died, I was the one that insisted that Angel be with me. Because I knew they were going to try to separate us. And I promised my aunt that I would look after him, take care of him, be responsible for him.
All kids have accidents. There's no way to guard against that.
Well, I brought him here as soon as the accident happened. I mean, when the emergency room was full, I took him to Dr. Ryan.
Alicia, you did everything you could. You did.
But I'm so worried about him. But I trust Dr. Coleridge and Dr. Ryan.
Oh, good. Because he's going to come through it all right. You'll see.
Pressure?
140/90.
Pulse?
155 and steady.
And some suction, please. Thank you. In just a little while now, and we'll be through the bone.
You know, for such a small boy, Angel's one of the quietest patients we ever had. He's always like that?
No. He's been feeling kind of funny lately for about a week now.
Yeah?
Yeah, he hasn't been himself. He said he's been dizzy. And one day, he got sent home from the bakery where he works because he got sick to his stomach. I thought maybe because, you know, he ate something he wasn't supposed to, but he told me he didn't.
Did you tell Dr. Ryan that he was feeling sick a week before the accident?
No, everything happened so fast.
Well, he must ask you the case history.
Well, he didn't talk about that, you know, and we talked, but then he went into convulsions.
Look, in a little while with any luck, they'll be wheeling him down here as good as new.
With God's help. I pray and I pray and I pray that everything is going okay.
Suction, please. Thank you. All right, let's see now. There doesn't seem to be any evidence of increased pressure on the dura. Scalpel?
Underneath, maybe.
Needle nose forceps? Seems we have a problem, Doctor. There's no hematoma here.
Must be on the opposite side.
It's quite possible. Let's go to the other side and find out.
Come on, you sure you won't have some dinner, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna have dinner, but not with you.
Look, I'm sorry I dragged you into a family fight.
You're not sorry. I don't think you're sorry. I think you got exactly what you wanted. You used me to upset your wife, and that was a lousy thing to do to her and to me.
I'm sorry. It's the only thing I could think of that might persuade her to let go.
If you ask me, she should.
Well, at least we agree about something, huh?
See, I don't care if you didn't mean to upset me, or that you want to see more of me. And I don't care if you're lonely, because you deserve it. If you'll excuse me, I have to get inside. I've got some things I have to do and get myself together, and then I'm gonna phone a friend and arrange for a late dinner. That friend isn't you.
Oh, Mary, you know why I did it, don't you?
Well, I understand it in my head, Ma. But I still don't understand it in my heart. We had such a lovely time together in that apartment. And the baby only would have made it better.
Darling, there's such a lovely gathering here for you and your baby tonight. Tomorrow's going to be plenty of time to think of other things. I'll tell you one fact, though. No matter what Jack does, and it certainly was terrible tonight, he still loves you.
I'm not so sure anymore.
Take the word of someone else who loves you. Me. He does.
Ryan went straight off. It wouldn't surprise me if she slept through the night.
Would you believe until about 2 a.m.?
I don't know what get into Giovanni, Mary. A stunt like that, it isn't like him.
Thanks, Jumbo.
You see, Jack has this incredible sense of pride. I think you have to give him a chance to save face.
Look, I'm not sure I know what you mean, sister. I just know he's making Mary miserable.
Oh, Mr. Ryan, if I knew what to do, don't you think I would be doing it?
Well, you see, the fact of the matter is, when Mary was younger, and being of such a fine, wonderful, cheerful disposition that the rest of us couldn't help ourselves to get her goat, we used to sing her a little song.
Oh, Frank, no.
Yes.
Well, it certainly was a mood changer.
And what little song was that, Frank? Would you happen to know, by any chance, that old family Ryan favorite, have you got another girl at home like Mary. Is the Pope Catholic?
Oh, Frankie, you still hate that song. If you love me, you won't sing it.
But I don't love that sad face. And we are going to sing it to Mr. Desmond and Mr. Pizzarella. Mary had a lot of sweethearts, and when she became a bride, at the wedding one young man there softly sighed. Then he went to Mary's mother, said, I'd like a word with you.
All right, as long as you don't sing it.
Now she's wed, I can't have Mary, but tell me, do. Have you got another girl at home like Mary? Another little peach upon the family tree. Have you got another girl at home like Mary? Then that little girl will just suit me.
See how your favorite stars got their start. Don't miss They Started on Soaps 2 this Wednesday at 11 p.m. only on SoapNet.